Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, but mainly subscribers. Thank you all very much for staying on this channel and supporting it. But as I always say, if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. But it's not freedom of speech. I can prove that. Anyway, listen, I've had loads of emails coming in the last 24 hours. It's been wonderful. I've read them all. A lot of people concerned about heating over Christmas and different things. Yeah, there's a lot to be concerned about. However, it's only when you let it get in there, get into here, the grey matter, does it start affecting your life. It really does. Now, I know finances are struggling for a lot of people. I get that. Yeah, it's a time of year. The reason why we're struggling, it's not because we've done anything different. It's because our politicians have failed. That's the truth, isn't it? There's loads of stuff coming in. Do you know what? I will say thank you to everyone who signed up for £1 a month on my PayPal. I'll put the link in the description of this video. And I'll also pin my new Rumble channel link. Yeah, it'll be a pinned post. But it's a great day. Yesterday I had therapy. Yesterday I went back to PTSD resolution and I had another therapy session with Debs. Yep, who's a fantastic person. I want to say thank you to Jason. Don't want to mention your second name. Don't you be hassled. Thank you to Jason who sent me an email about wanting to help veterans. I pushed him in the direction of PTSD resolution and I believe he's now going to be a beneficiary. And he's going to help PTSD resolution with other veterans. So thank you, Jason. I do appreciate it. PTSD resolution CC'd me in on the email and I got to see it. So thank you very much. The one thing I want to say, guys, in this video is this. Life is precious. Sorry, my dog's eating a bone at my feet. Pushing over my stand. Life is precious. It really is. We've lost loved ones over the years. We've lost friends over the years. But there's one thing which is stuck in my head a couple of days ago. Now, please make sure you pass this on to your children and your grandchildren. Do not go near rivers just because you think it's frozen. You can skate on it. It's a shocking way to die if the lake breaks. A couple of days ago, there was an issue on a lake. A young 10-year-old boy called Jack Johnston ran out onto the lake, risking his life to try and save other people. And he lost his life. 10-year-old boy. How brave is that for a 10-year-old boy to see people in trouble on the lake and to run out onto the lake to try and save them? He's a little hero. He's a little hero. He's lost his life. Tragic way, but I get a little bit worked up talking about that. It's quite sad. But it just goes to show you that, you know, and those two other boys, I believe, died as well. There's some in critical care. But please brief your children up. Don't go near rivers. Don't stay away from things that are dangerous. Wow. My thoughts with his family now. We all should. It's tragic. It's tragic. Jack Johnston, 10 years of age. Well, there we go. Moving on. Yes. I want to point out that I criticise things that I think are bullshit. I criticise the NHS, the police, the politicians, the veterans charities, migrants, all the different things. And I want to point, are you enjoying that bone? Oi! Come here. Stop that. All I can hear is your teeth going through the bone. Just leave it alone. He's got a little Christmas bow on now as well. Right. Reference the economy. I'm not an economist, but I do know common sense and facts. And one of the things is this. Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, has just stated, you know, we have to tighten our belts. The economy has shrunk 0.3%. Now, Jeremy, I'm going to tell you why it's shrunk 0.3%. Ready? For all you guys and girls who don't understand this, right? We are currently letting in 40, 50, in fact, we've just heard in the last couple of days, half a million coming this, and we're putting not refugees. Now, we all agree that refugees are those individuals that we need to help. We need to get them somewhere safe sanctuary, and have them have a better life. No one's complaining. That's not racist. We all agree with that. What we don't agree with is the other hundreds of thousands of people that are arriving on our shores just for a better life because they know our benefit system is so weak that we will just hand out money hand over fist. That's what's destroying the economy, Jeremy. Because what's happening is you're getting all these people coming in. You're then having to get them doctors. You're having to give them money. You're putting them up in hotels all over the country, in camps all over the country, everywhere. Someone's having to cover that cost. Now, I'll look at Snowdon in Wales. In the Hilton, you put 200 migrants in the Hilton. The Hilton was damaged. It wasn't looked after. Walls were sprayed on. There was paint on the walls. Things were ripped and broken. That's the Hilton, right? You then moved the migrants from that hotel to another hotel, which is now being fucking destroyed. Now, the weird thing is this. Whenever you put 200 migrants into a hotel and the government money funds their bed and breakfast, dinner, lunch, all that stuff, you're also laying off members of the staff that aren't earning. But whenever you put 200 migrants into a hotel, they're not there for a holiday, so they're not spending money in the local amenities. If ordinary people were going into a hotel, when I go and stay in a hotel, I'll buy something in the local area. You're missing out on that. The economy is falling apart because there's no one in any of these hotels spending money in the local areas, which means, of course, the economy's failing. The economy's failing because the government is failing. It's got nothing to do with investment. It's to do with greed. It's to do with politicians lining their pockets. And there's another thing, and I mentioned it yesterday. The next election, we're going to see dozens, I reckon dozens of MPs stand down. They're going to stand down the election. They're going to say, I'm going to give up my seat. And you're going to see new politicians come in, hopefully from the Reform Party. And when these new politicians come in, you're going to say, well, they stood down. No. See any Conservative and Labour politicians that stand down prior to the next election, you need to investigate their financial situation. Are they standing down because they made an absolute fortune during the pandemic? During the scamic, let's call it? Did they make money from PPE and pharmaceutical companies? We need to investigate that. That's my opinion. Right, this takes me on to viruses. My son's got scarlet fever. There's other people got diphtheria. Why? Tell you why. It's to do with the government. The government are letting tens of thousands of people arrive and they're sending them all over the fucking UK to every city and town, right? And they're bringing diseases with them. They're bringing diseases. They haven't even had their injection. They've had nothing. And now you're trying to find spaces for them in schools? No. I can see why people in our country get labelled racist. I really can. I can see why it happens. And it's because we are giving everything away and we're ignoring our own people. We're ignoring our own people. If it's racist to protect your country, your borders, look after your people, then you know what? I'm a racist. I'll take that every day. I would rather protect the families around where I live, look after them, than hand money out to complete strangers that have travelled fucking 10,000 miles away just because they knew our government and our system were weak and the benefits were great. You want to stop the boats arriving? Lower the benefits. That's how you stop the boats arriving. Wow, what a depressive rant this morning. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta get stuff off your I know what you're thinking. What's that? That's my Santa Claus. Look at him. Look. He's a big lad. Used to scare the kids. Doesn't anymore. Well, people, listen. I'm now going to have a unfiltered rant on my Rumble channel. I will pin the link to it. The link to my Rumble channel will be the first comment on this video. And my PayPal will be in the description. So you can support me with £1. Voluntary if you want to. If not, it's okay. Have a great Christmas. Thanks for watching and stay safe.